Well, welcome here back at Losby this morning. This is day 2, and we're here with an incredible young leader, James Chau from China. Tell me a little bit about yourself first.
So I read the news on TV, and because
how many people see you every day?
I think I've been told about 15 to 20. Remember we had this joke last year?
I know.
And you asked me this, I said 15 to 20, and you said, million? And I said, well, yeah. And then you said, but we only have 4 million people in Norway.
We're impressed. That's, yeah.
But
tell me, we were discussing in the media group yesterday, and what do you think could be new strategies for talking about HIV/AIDS in the media?
I think the first thing is that there is nowhere near enough of it. And we've got to make AIDS more like an ongoing crisis because it happened 26, 27 years ago. People don't know that it's still happening today. Also, we have climate change, we have water conservation, we have conflicts, we have wars, and all these things compete. And so it doesn't become a news story in that sense. So how do we get it back here? And I think one of the ways, because we discussed this yesterday, was using fresh messages, but also more people living with HIV. But in order to get more people on camera or in the papers who are living with HIV, we've got to build a trust factor. And if we don't behave responsibly as journalists, then how are they in any way supposed to be encouraged?
And how can we as young leaders encourage journalists to behave in that manner that you're now talking about?
I think one thing, and we haven't brought it up, I think one thing really is training, because I went to a training exercise in China recently at the local university, and they brought all these people from Asia Pacific. And at the end of it, one of the journalists interviewed me. Now, you can't expect a journalist just to be a public health expert. I mean, they pick up whatever is news that day, right? So if there's a train crash or there's a new infectious disease, that's the story they're going to cover. And then she interviewed me straight after, and then she used her words so, not only the correct terms, which I think are important, beyond being politically correct, it conveys the right feeling, but apart from that, it was so sensitive and so thoughtful. I'll send you a copy.